Alright, so, time started to get away from me, like I wasn't even realizing. And before I know it, Welcome to the Game 3 is going to be coming out, and I still need to play Dead Signal. So I've decided that I am going to begin using the resource that the game has given me more, and that I am actually going to play Detective Mode. I'm just going to go boot up Detective Mode. I'm just going to play through the whole game, because I need to just get as much as I can on the case file and just learn everything there is about the people in this city. If I do that, then I will just have a full database, and then I can give a legit try at normal mode and beat it that way. So I've even gone ahead and I've transcribed all of my notes here already. These are the people who I've confirmed naughty and nice. So now we sit down and we add to this list. I've been down in the dumps for the past couple months after finding out the woman who I thought was going to marry was instead catfishing me for cash and various gifts the whole time. One friend found this unique service called the Fisherman. He gives me a quick rundown that they were private investigators who would find the people who catfish you and help you to get closure. Well, well, well. The Fisherman, Jesse Porter. Alright, yeah. You're going to prison, buddy. Carmine says we have a problem. Client broke the code. She lied about the target. Turns out the target was the client's ex-boyfriend. Change target to the client. Send 2 more men with you and take her out to the woods. I want this done slow. Dad, are you texting me from a movie theater? Tell me you have your phone on silent. No, I'm watching it free on the website allthefreemovies.it. Oh my god, Dad, I'm coming over and I'm bringing DVDs and antivirus software. Magnus Solomonson is the only one who comes up. I'm gonna say that must be a shred then. My friend Magnus would never do that. So police report of her stealing. So it sounds like a kleptomaniac. Lost one of my close childhood friends. It's so sad. So this is how her grief is manifesting. That's sad. You're still guilty, though. Hey, what's the deal there, Linefold? What are your other misdeeds, Humphrey? Making a furry suit with human hair. Battery acid-proof gloves. Battery acid on skin. How to soundproof a room. Does duct tape leave bruises on skin? What the fuck is this? I'm about to just send a SWAT team to murder this man. Why did I just hear a knock at the door? Isn't that what's not supposed to happen in this game mode? Oh, that's kind of cool. If you leave the windows open, the wind will occasionally just blow at you. Last night I was in my backyard trying to save the clothes on the line from getting wet, and I saw David Reddit Man next door hanging a human-shaped black plastic bag and dragging it into the house. It's just photos of dudes cutting other dudes' hair in here. Bro, the mannequin was out in the rain and your shitty plastic bag had a huge hole over it. Now I have to wipe it clean, bro. What a happy ending. Landscaping and gardening tools, saw blade, best way to drain fluids, how to find a person, names of people living in this county, best way to remove stains, building a water catcher, should I use rainwater or distilled water on carnivorous plants, no one wants to help me, what should I do, is vengeance worth it, dealing with insomnia, how to hide multiple bodies, gardening my ass. Who else has he been texting? I will find him. I swear to you, I will find him. No matter how many it takes, I will find him. He'll pay for what he did to you and me. Love you. Automated message. This number is no longer in service. One, 2, 3, 5, 7, 12. The hunt goes on. I'm beginning to lose count. I just can't help myself. The hunt continues. Oh man, he's like going through some shit. Hello, Jeremy, I have something for you. Who is this? An old friend. Take a look at the photo I sent you. What the hell is this? A sick joke? No joke, just some memories of the good times. Though I doubt you would remember, things were a little hazy for you. And what's her name? Jessica? Here's where she took her last breath. Things did get a little messy. I'll find you, and I'll kill you for what you've done. Good. I'm in town, so come and find me if you can. Sunnyfields apartment complex, so you live here. Well, I'm on my way to kill you. Bravo, Jeremy. Yes, the same apartment complex where I dumped you. Well, I'm dying, Jeremy, so I'll be waiting for you. Since you probably won't listen to me in person, I do have some things I want to say. You've become quite the killer. How many did it take before you found me? Must have been a dozen or so. And giving each victim a flower to say that you are sorry, what a great touch. I'm not sure if Jessica would be happy with how you've handled everything, but I know for certain you'll make a great replacement for me. I'm so proud of you. Shut the fuck up, I'll see you soon, and you're going into my backyard. Dude. Dude, this one's like a whole lore story, Jeremy Bynes. This guy's like a season-long antagonist for a season of Dexter. A serial killer killed his wife, and then he just made his whole personality hunting the serial killer and killing the people who he thought it could be. But I guess he was really bad at it, because he killed a lot of fucking people. Does your husband still work at the butcher's? Losing Marcus is hard, but we're pulling through. Could you pass me his number, please? I had a question regarding my employment for Johnny. Okay. She just lost a husband, it sounds like. Hey, Ma. Sorry, just saw your text. I'm gonna go to class in a few minutes. Just to tell you your papa's sick. Not sure with what yet. Doctors seem to be stumped, but he's okay for now. Tell you it's that weird fucking meat his friends put on him. Finally caught something. Maybe he'll learn. I knew it was bad. I thought the meat stuff bothered you. What is this meat stuff? It does, and you know it, but your father's his own person. He's never listened to me. Now look. Between him and God now, Ma, throw out any of the meat he had left and tell his friends to fuck off. Tell the doctors what he's been eating. Guy deserves to suffer a bit, but I don't really want him to die. If they know he's been eating weird meat, they'll have an idea of what the problem is. What does weird meat mean? What is this fucking Lovecraft Cthulhu meat? Is it just cannibalism? Because why aren't they just saying it's human meat? And where do you get human meat? Like, regularly? You know what, actually? Okay, I think her husband was a weirdo. But I think she was actually just a nice lady who was grieving, and she just wanted to do something nice for somebody and help with the hitchhiking. Yeah, this is a nice lady. Lola Caudle, you are innocent. Correct. The story is, I found out Hal's been watching and commenting on my wife Melissa's OurTube videos. She's currently working through her grief over the death of her brother by making meditation videos, and he's been timestamping odd sections where the images transition and the screen is almost black, but his comments say that they're the best parts. She blocked his account, but he just makes another and does the same. I told her months ago this was a great way to process her feelings, but now it's doing more harm than good. The most recent comment he left was alarming. I don't want to repeat it here, but I almost called the police. Oh, this guy's totally schizoposting. Look at this shit. She's talking to me now. I know she is. I'm coming to save you, Melissa. Your messages have not gone unheard. The Black Chariot, as you requested, will be arriving soon to take you away from that hellish place. Alright. Okay, man. Bro's looking for hash keys in the comments. Baking soda in bulk. She's got photos of barbed wire next to cupcakes. What the fuck? I need some, like, right now. I beg your pardon. Who is this? I think you had the wrong number. Don't fuck with me, Granny. I need it right now. I need everything I can get. Who are you, young man? I will report you to the police. White Star Super Muffins. What are you talking about? What muffins? Blue sprinkles. White Star Super Muffins with blue sprinkles. Be here in 2 hours. You must know the price already. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Don't fuck with me, Brett. If you try anything, I will carve 3 new smiles into your face and neck. What the fuck is this grandma doing? I heard you bake good muffins. I need 20 muffins tonight. What kind of muffins are you looking for? White Star Super Muffins with blue sprinkles. You can pick them up in an hour. If you know that, you know how much to bring. Barbed wire reel, wire cutters, intimacy playset, lock, shock, and love barrels. I don't know what the fuck this lady's doing, but I don't want her to be doing it anymore. I'd feel safer if she went to jail. Construction sounds coming from his backyard at night. Do-it-yourself choo-choo trains. Insta-shred. Insta-shred. Go back to the play place. You don't belong here. DIY choo-choo trains. Come on, man. You don't belong here. You know what? I think I'm ready for a run. I'm not gonna do it. I will be amazed if I pull it off, but you get to the point where you just need to take the training wheels off because there's no stakes. There's no stakes to what I'm doing, and also detective mode makes you get more evidence and a bunch of other shit that's mean. Put me in, coach. And I've learned now that a lot of the knocking on tapping on window sound effects are fake. They don't actually mean that you're in danger. How am I gonna break this up? Checking for Tanner is the most important thing. Okay. Report desk. Get it out there. Howard Elmore. Do I know that name? Alright. Right up the gap, they're throwing a curveball at me. Shit, I can't pause and read them, unfortunately. Howard is into Foley. He's a Foley artist. But I think this one's actually a crazy guy. Alright, Pirates Cove real quick. Search history. Joints of the human body. Morgue technician autopsy process. That in itself isn't terrible. That's a photo of a human heart. That's a photo of a man covered in Dexter saran wrap. Yep. Snuff filmmaker. Okay. Ex-wife's refusing to respect the terms of my restraining order. Okay, so this is supposedly Amelie's ex-husband. Westbrook to Tucson, Great Wild Season 1, Great Wild Wife Obituary. What time zone is now? Ferris Scott, Amelie Linter wedding. DAOH is trying to shut down my favorite bar. Your mother says I shouldn't encourage you to go to places where you could be tempted to drink again. Dog groomer. Alright, yeah. This time it's real. She is very much violating this dude's boundaries. The legal boundaries that have been set. Let's see if we got any priors on her. Yep, domestic incident. I'm gonna say that's enough to report. Very good. Made some money. Alan Nowak. Parked in front of Murphy's Medical Research and Free Clinic. She spoke briefly. Alan smashed an unlabeled bottle of liquid on the ground. Shouted about expensive ingredients. Japan dating site. Chemical makeup for Thale. Japanese drug market. Black market price for cations. Okay. We got ourselves Mr. Wormold from Better Call Saul. Alright, Mallory's the contact. That should be enough. Go to jail. Good, big money. I have files on all of you. Epinephrine side effects. Yeah, he's legit. He just had the EpiPen. Shred. Yep. Okay. Very clean day one. Think I got enough money to buy myself another upgrade right away. Oop, lights are off in the bathroom. Lights are off in the hallway too. Damn, bro, you live like this? What the fuck? Why is the whole house dark and empty tonight? You know, in Welcome to the Game 2, it was a strategy to leave some of the lights out, just so that, Lucas, you didn't have to turn off as many when he came. I wonder if there's a similar strategy in this game, that there's some lights you do want to keep off. Get me instant debit search. Port 1, Kyung Dang. Is that a Korean name? Don't think I've encountered him before. Actually, her. Alright, I hear something. I totally hear something. That was a noise that I did not hear in any of the many sessions I did. But all the lights are on, so it couldn't have been the kidnapper. I'm probably fine. I'm just venting in Maine. Hi, Tanner. Fucking gave myself a power outage, too. Now Tanner's gonna fucking get inside. No, I think he's still outside. I don't know. Tanner can be inside your fucking house and you can still win. Like, he just likes to fuck with you. Should I start an OnlyFans? No, girl. Don't. Well, I think she's doing OnlyFans, but that's not a crime. Yep, that was a shred. Unknown. Went to the movies recently. The beginning of the film was great. Woman behind us started strange noises and breathing heavily. Alright, unknowns are such a bitch on a live run. Can I find anyone that fits that description? Not Jennifer Connelly. Julia Woolsby, maybe. Adult ticket, evening showing. Yeah, this is our girl. Growling during the movie. What the fuck for? Is this a crime? Like, she's being an ass, but I don't think it's a crime to harass people in a theater. This seems like it should be the theater dealing with this and not me. Alright, what's in her phone? Internet just went out. I will check that when I come back. Alright, search history. How to freak people out in the movie theater. Movie theater pranks. This is not worth my time. Shred. Georgos Halassos. He should be in prison for having a name that Greek. Well-dressed looking guy taking pictures of my neighbor's car and their house. He took photos of license plates and the front door to the house. I watched him through my window as he stood, talking on his phone over a minute. He was looking through the windows in the mail slot when suddenly he started yelling at somebody on the other end of the phone. Okay. Yorgos, what's wrong? You can talk to me. To the idiot, swipe my brand new car. The damage you've done is worth more than your life. I'll find you since you decided to drive off and it won't be pretty when we come face to face. I'm gonna say this is probably a shred. He seems legit. Seems angry that some guy hit his car. And I was right. Yorgos is a nice guy. I don't have a Nathan Palmer on file, so we'll find him in a moment. Oh, Tanner. Shit. Okay, well now we have confirmation that he never actually made it inside. I just hope I scared him off. Lights on. No one had any time to break in. I think I have to wait for him to be in the beam, and I was impatient, and that caused me to trip the breaker. So now you're gonna jump scare me on cams? So this guy's a yoga instructor. And yeah, bad dude. Bad dude. He's Bill Cosbying his clients. Report. Good. Sergei Yeltsin. I don't know how big Sergei's family is, but every couple of months or so I see him bringing a van full of people into his house. Sounds like they're all speaking Russian or something else from the Eastern Bloc. Alright, Sergei. What's up with you? How to keep a baby quiet. MoneyGram transfer. How long no food, no water before B died? Ugh. Are you just really poor, or are you human trafficking? Sergey, you bring me shit girls. One bite Vadim's face and Vadim had to get rid of her, and two run away. Terrible, Sergey. Terrible. Yeah, human trafficking. Two more can work. This guy's probably working with the dude trying to break into my house right now. Report. Good. Let me check for Tanner before I check the house. Unknown. Babysitting my 9-year-old niece. Went to the park. This is the EpiPen. This is a shred. Alright. Huge. That's another upgrade. Let's get instant social search. No, instant IMEI search. I didn't know that was an option. That's great. Pamela O'Neill. Have I seen that one before? Seen loudly crying and heavily intoxicated at the bar. She did not appear to be with anyone at the time. A couple people said that was cut off from her. I don't know what's wrong with the root kit, but this is the last one of the night, and it sounds innocent, so I'm gonna shred it. And it was right, so... That's a clean ending right there. Night 3. 10 coins off the rip. Let's get it. Let's get this monkey. Ex-girlfriend has been sending me crazy text messages. 19. She's got crazy eyes, too, to boot. Dispatched to break up an altercation between her and some 16-year-old bitch. Started due to the girls both showing interest in the same young man. Beer and cigarettes. She must have not carded her. But how else would they have this online receipt? 50-foot rope. And a gun? Is this fucking Canada? Why are we letting the 19-year-old buy a gun? Yeah, I'm gonna try to fast-track this one. The rope, the gun, and the, prior arrest. That says guilty to me. And I was right. That's cool. I actually got one done there without having to look at the, without having to do the phone at all. Crazy X. Okay. Max. Brown hair, blue eyes. Go. First result. Got you. Bartender. Got a sim. Got his purchases. No priors. All these girls started asking around with their boyfriends about being drugged in the bar. He started acting pretty weird. Alright, bro. Have you bought any... Okay, he plays COD. Ethernet cable. Air freshener. I'm gonna say this is a shred. I think I would have seen, some, like... You know what? No. I'm not gonna shred that hastily. Well, I gave up a good run. I have 0 failed reports so far. What are the best dogs to get away from good lawyers in my area? Steps to prove you're being framed. Alright, looks like my intuition was right, but it doesn't hurt to be safe. No drug deals in here? Ha! Jameson fucking ditched me. My friend said you drugged her at the bar. Okay, shred. Next up, Jeremy Bynes. This is the Dexter villain. Okay, all of his misdeeds were in his phone. Pictures of skulls, pictures of bloody bathtubs. Going to jail. Okay, good. I'm very close to getting the last upgrade. Unknown. Met this guy, never told me his name at the club last night. My friends and I did some drinks and we ran into him. And this one girl just schmoozed her all night. Turned the corner, I heard a scream. Okay, this was the nightclub one I heard about earlier. Ewan York, that's who we're after. Alright. Alright, Ewan, you're going down. Gosh, it's such a help to know who you're after when it's an unknown. Because you don't have to put in all the information one by one. Except I'm not fucking seeing him anywhere. Oh, it's because it's black hair. Shit, I'm stupid. There goes my lead. Black hair, brown eyes. Here he is. Now, I know that he's guilty. That looks like something for roofing people. That's just liquor. I think I will have to get into his phone, though, is the thing. So we'll check cams and check house. Dude, I'm thriving. I'm in my lane. It's working. Oh, no. Oh, I'm silly. I let the... I fucking deserved that. I started the root crack before I got up. Okay, now I hear your footsteps. Tanner, don't come inside. You are not welcome here. Hey! Get the fuck out of there! Okay, I think that was a legit audio cue that time. I heard footsteps, heavy footsteps, and it was the Russian trying to get in. Just gotta trust my ears. Man, This sucks. I can do nothing but hold down the fort. You know, I'll just come out and say it. Wearing sunglasses makes me less scared somehow. It's like I have a degree of separation between me and the scary stuff. Oh my god. God tier RNG. Uber app, liquor store near me, pictures. Women tied up. 2K a girl. Let's get rid of that. Actually, we'll try the purchase just to see if it works. Yes. 15 reports correctly in a single run. Thanks for the achievement, Adam. Okay, hang on. I think this was the fake report. Let's shred it. Yes, that was a false report. Oh, and we can get the final upgrade now. Great. Now we have it all. Upgrades deluxe. Unknown. Attempting to open the doors of 3 cars parked in front of this house. This was another shred, wasn't it? Guy took something out of a car. Yes, it was. Very good. Now we're 1 report away from finishing the night. Let's finish strong here. Unknown. I'm a dog walker. Seen this man walking his dog around the usual spots. Whenever his dog takes a shit, he spends several minutes cleaning it off, wrapping it, and hiding it in his coat pocket. This man needs to go to fucking Guantanamo Bay. I will not share a country with this person. I think my internet just went out. And my power. Shit, maybe I should just shred this one. I'm gonna fucking shred this one. I don't want to know what it's about. And if I shred it, I think that I can just call it a night. And it's getting kind of hairy right now. We're gonna call it tactical shred. Yeah, it was a false, so the dog poop freak is real. Holy fuck! The sunglasses didn't help. Okay. It's attainable. It's fucking attainable. I can do it. It's, I probably lost that one, not because I tried to cheat and shred early like I wanted, but because I should have first turned all the lights on and made sure that no one was trying to break in. I bet that there was a light off in a back room when I went to bed, and that got me killed. Or maybe I forgot to turn off the light in the room. I don't know, it all just happened so fast. Mr. fucking Sergei Yeltsin got me. Hi, Fregley. You were well behaved this time. I don't mind the camera jump scares anymore. Yeah, that's all I got of me today. The dream is real, though. We're gonna do it. Alright, time for my daily run. Let's fucking gobble them. Let's gobble them up. In fact, I want to check something real quick in the, how you make money section, because I was reading this when I was editing, and it struck me something I didn't understand at first. There's a report quota. Your daily quota of reports is reflected in this icon. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just that you need to have completed that many until the clock runs out, which I've never had happen. I've never had the clock run out on me, so it might as well not even be a thing. Rejected quota, so that's 5, and then I lose the game if I fail 5. Bonus reports. Once you fulfill today's report quota, so 2, any extra reports filed will not count towards future day quotas, but rather towards your today's bonus and go to bed early quotas for the day. So the only way to go to bed is to fill out the go to bed earlies, but correctly filing more reports will add to the today's bonus quota, and when full will reward you with DOS coins. So for correct shit, I can do shit, I can get more money. And with DOS coin, the 2 ways to get it is by fulfilling today's bonus quota and successfully reaching the next day after meeting the quota, and you get more money at the start of the next day depending on how many you got correctly. That is good to know. So now, right back into it. Let's fucking get them. I'm so fucking ready. Daniel Hubbard. Okay, hold up. This is the guy who's off his bipolar meds. And the first time that I did him, I accused him and said that he was guilty. Let's shred him this time. Okay, so I feel like he should probably not be a shred, because he did go off his meds and he did start stealing from his neighbors, but I guess we're only interested in, like, violent offenders in this game. Caleb Butler, and we know this one too. Caleb's another shred. His ex-girlfriend is just fucking with him and accusing him of what she's doing. So there's some money right there. Unknown. I walked into the bathroom at Club Crive and found a woman bent over the sink, scrubbing what looked like blood out of a rag. In her concentration, she must have heard me enter. She mustn't have heard me enter through the bathroom, because she kept murmuring, "I can't be seen with this." Sitting in a stall, I started to get anxious about whether or not it was a good idea to leave with this strange lady a few feet between me and the exit. In those dreaded few minutes, I heard another voice that wasn't the woman at the sink, some kind of groaning coming from the other end of the bathroom. I'm not sure if something happened before I entered the bathroom between the two women, but it was downright frightening enough to make me forget about having to go to the bathroom. It seemed like an eternity, but it was probably only a few minutes before more women came into the bathroom, after which I successfully made my escape in that moment and didn't look back. Okay, so, shit's getting crazy at the club. Okay, only a couple come up. Peggy Donnelly. Peggy Donnelly sounds like our unsub. No socials. One purchase of Target for, hydroxide and bleach pen stain remover. Okay. So, that's proof that she's the lady I'm looking for, because she's trying to remove stains from a dress. Hitboxes in this root crack game can be a bit frustrating. How to get blood out of a skirt, this bloodstained canvas, alright? What kind of blood is it? I see. It came early this month, I was not prepped. That's a shred. Ah, poor girl. And then another unknown. Okay, so Peggy Donnelly, let's go ahead and put down, she was a nice lady. I took a walk after dinner to clear my head, passing by one of the storm drains near the park during my trip. I could hear faint moaning from inside the storm drain, so I shouted, asking if someone was down there and needed help. I didn't get any response, but the moaning didn't stop. I took out my flashlight to inspect inside the drain. All I saw were some leaves and a small puddle of rainwater. Before I got up, I yelled again, this time much closer to the drain opening. This time what I think was a woman popped up with her hair covering her face, and she said, "Come down here, fatty, let's play," and then hobbled off into the darkness laughing. Thoroughly scared, I chalked it up to some of the kids playing a prank and jogged my ass home. Alright, have we got sewer-dwelling shit posters in this town? Go. Age 20 to 25? No one's coming up. This sounds like a fake report to me. This sounds like something that you would tell as like a joke. I'm gonna refine the search slightly, and if I don't find anyone, then we're gonna shred this. Female, red hair, blue eyes. How about we just... red hair, females with blue eyes. Are there any of those? Remove all of the parameters, because that's not a very common combo. Maybe it's the weight range that's the problem? Tamara Bacchus. Alright, it could be her. Tamara Kate is her alias. I've been home for 2 weeks and my dad is already threatening to ground me. Don't you dare take Hot Girl Summer away from me. Alright, get in this bitch's phone. Alright, pictures. Abandoned building. Jesse. Me and Damien and Nicole are gonna go smoke. Permanent house arrest. Hey, after we smoke, can we do that thing we used to do in high school where we'd go in the storm drains and scare the shit out of people who walk around the park? Alright, prankster, confirmed, shred. Big money. Tremendous money, even. Night 2, and I think we're gonna start off with enough to buy another Insta-search. Oh! Am I flying? I saw Barry this morning on his way to work. He had these fresh scratches on the side of his neck as if someone had clawed him. Some marks disappeared beneath his polo shirt, too. They didn't look like they came from an animal. I'm gonna guess that these are, love marks. Oh, he has bought something called Periwinkle Haze. Is that just a cologne? Spice Blend, Jelly Belly Blues. Red Cherry Simple Syrup. Massage Oil. Okay, this is like... this is Tom Haverford. GHB overdosed. Homemade truth serum. How to dig a hole for a body. Nope, we got you. She's fucking... Okay. He actually killed someone on accident. But he still killed someone. Yeah. Sounds like it was an overdose. So I was right to push the offensive on him. Tanner, you're here awful early. Well, I guess I gotta be fast now. Alright. Michael Lawrence. I think I know this name. Michael's a nice guy, so that's an insta-shred. Toss him in the cell for a week or two. It sounds like he's just a belligerent drunk. I'm gonna shred that. And I was right, that was a shred. Edwin Thompson's a shred. David Fobbs. David Fobbs is another nice guy. The stars are aligning for me to get out of this. Glenn Banks. Okay, I don't have anything on Glenn Banks. Gray hair, hazel eyes. No arrests. No social media. He spun around before I got close and said, hey, this name's Chick. I work for Sahara delivering packages. His name isn't Chip, it's Glenn Banks. Where the hell did you get Chip from? Glenn was 58 and far past his young and spry age. I'll be so honest, this guy sounds guilty, but I don't have time to look up on him. Yeah. So, Glenn Banks is guilty. That's worth taking one of my 5 fails right there. I don't know how Tanner works is the thing. So, like, I'm not sure if I'm just fucked now, or if it's gonna be unlimited time, or what. Might as well check cams. Maybe he went back outside. Wouldn't that be nice? Strange men are living in her house. What's that about? Sammy playing guitar. He and his friends will be later tonight practicing in the garage. Okay, that's a shred. And honestly, Kai Tang, just shred it. I'm not equipped for this. And I was correct. Don't kill me, Tanner. Hey! We got away with it! Okay. Kai Tsang was a shred too. Let's add these two. Tamara Melville. Kai Tsang. Dude, that was 6 out of 7 shreds. We got so lucky there. I hope Tanner's not still in my closet though. Like, I hope he let himself out at some time in the night. I forget how you're supposed to know his name is Tanner. I think it's just in the achievements it tells you. Instant IMEI search. Andrew Disher. I went for a run the other day. Started freaking out. This guy has the EpiPen, isn't he? Shred it. Yep. Kenneth Riley. Okay, we gotta search this one. There's been a white rundown looking van in Kenny's driveway since Sunday. It's leaking oil onto the sidewalk and smells like a restroom when I pass it by on my morning walks. I sent my husband Harold over to ask him to move the van since it's ruining the neighborhood's jogging route, but he didn't answer the door. Okay, suspicious van parked outside his place. No socials. He's got a prior though. We'll read that one after I search the house. Sweaty hands, man. What the fuck, Tanner? Okay, so I guess he does stay in the closet. And I was a fool to think I could avoid it. God, that was a fucking seamless jump scare. That was really well done. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know it was possible to get jump scared in that position. And now I get to be afraid forever as I approach that corner in the hallway. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Great. Fuck you, Adam. Alright. I'm gassed. I'm ready. Let's fucking do this. I don't even know how many runs I'm in deep now, but I'm ready. I feel good. Speed is key. The faster and more accurate I am, the more upgrades I buy. The quicker I get all the upgrades, the faster I win the game and can then move on to dead signal. Fuck. Unknown. Not great. Unknown male. There's a photographer on the roster who's acting strange. Picture day just went down at the local elementary and the guy just kept touching the kids and making weird comments. Alright, we have a potential PDF file. Let's get to work. Alright, if no one comes up for this, I may shred. Oh, no, we got him. Leon Coda. Now, Leon Coda, if what they say about you is true, you're going away for a long time. Leon, you might be in hot water. Just past the boss's office and he was talking about receiving complaints about your behavior at a recent shoot. Okay, so I had a feeling you were there. You saw how they kept eyeing me every time I fixed a kid's hair or something. Alright, so this is a gay dude. Like, this is his husband, and he has to put in parentheses husband in his phone. And he has been wrongfully profiled as a pedo for, like, fixing kids' hair. There's nothing in his phone that makes him look like he's actually a pedo. Shred. Correct. Laura Kruger. I recently hired this guy, DJ for my club. Hot off the underground scene and all. My guys and I figured she was ready for the big leagues. One weird problem, though. She's aggressive, loud, erratic. Maybe she's on drugs. Perhaps she's not, but she's dangerous. My club has strobe lights, and just as the lights hit them, I saw him take out a gun from inside his jacket and pass it to her. Okay. Laura Kruger, I'm coming for you. She sounds like she's gonna be guilty. I don't know what the fuck else she's doing in the club with a gun. Found her socials. Think you guys might find me moving up in the DJ world soon. What does that mean? Signs of addiction. AA meetings. Okay, what about the gun, though? I have a plan to get your boss off your back. Let this guy in. I'm gonna hand you a handgun. What the fuck? Keep bribing the bouncer to let my guys in and keep your eyes peeled for me. You keep doing a good job and you'll get it, don't worry. I have a plan to get your boss off your back. I'll have one of my guys come by tonight, make sure the bouncer knows to let him in. His name's Quadri and he'll say he's a friend of yours. You'll need to meet him and make sure that Soren is watching you two. Take him to the VIP, and when you know Soren's paying attention, my man will hand off some chrome to you. Don't worry, it won't be loaded. Take the chrome and conceal it. Make it believable like it was for you. So, she's just fucking looks maxing. She just wants to look like a gangster so her boss respects her. What? Wait. Oh, well shit, I guess that technically would be a crime. You know those large fish tanks like the ones an evil mastermind has in the movies, the kind where there's a stunning variety of fish, and as you admire the vibrant colors, a shark comes by and sucks the enjoyment right out of the scene as it eats the cute one? That setup is basically in my neighbor's backyard. The guy owns an aquarium and I guess brought some of the fish home. The weird thing is that they're in his pool. The guy must know his stuff, but don't all pools have chlorine in them? What? This guy's like keeping piranhas in his backyard pool or something? Like, first of all, that's sick as fuck. Mind your own business. Second of all, is that even a crime? Aquarium maintenance cost, how to take care of exotic fish. Best places for yachting, deep sea fishing videos, buying and selling stocks. Would you mind joining me at the aquarium tonight? You have the fish I purchased ready to pick up, Mr. Atwell? Yes, Mr. Tsui, I'm a man of my word. Your associate, Mr. Morrison, is untrustworthy. I believe him to be a spy. Okay, clearly something is going on here. Let's check cams and check the house, and then I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oslo. What do we do now? I can't believe he broke the glass. The aquarium opens tomorrow morning, and some of these fish have been purchased by that wealthy collector friend of yours. They can't die. I know it was foolish to use the same tank with Mr. Sui's fish. Should have used one of the other tanks like we have before. But now we need to act fast. Get the truck with transportation tank. The fish we're selling to him are endangered and hard to come by, so they cannot die. Bring them to my house later when everyone will be sleeping. Bring whoever it takes to move them into the pool in my backyard. This guy is a fish dealer. The fauna and all the other tanks will be at each other's gills if they were to swim together. It needs to be a separate environment. Okay, but will they survive in your pool? Yeah, it's saltwater, but the fauna should be okay for a couple of days until our client can pick them up. So make haste. What the fuck? I'm still not clear on if this is illegal or not. Where does the spy work into it? Mr. Morrison. Of course, boss, I'll be right on over. I just wanted to discuss your merits. You've done a great deal for me, and I'd like to show you my appreciation. I see. Like I said, I'm on my way. This is 6:13. When did Mr. Sui express his concerns? 6:08. Your associate, Mr. Morrison, is untrustworthy. I leave him to be a spy. See to it that he disappears, Mr. Atwell, or you'll find yourself wishing you were back in prison. Okay, I don't fucking know what sort of illicit fish smuggling is going on, but clearly it is illicit. Where the hell are you, Van? Says his wife. What the fuck? Does he have priors or something? Because I'm struggling to find evidence against him. He's a stockbroker, fined $3 million US. For what, inside trading? Inside trading. Alright, I think he's guilty. He's done crimes in the past and he's rejected. Goodness me. Maybe I just didn't have enough evidence. That one's inconclusive. That man was an enigma. Like, they should just let him go. He should be studied. See what he does next. Scott McPherson. He's on the naughty list. I feel like some people just deserve to die. Yep. Blowback, pistol jamming, Culliver, how to make a silencer. Feds fucking up my operation. Oh, I'm sure he's moving different. Hello, do you have the drugs? What do you mean? You're a fucking Fed, aren't you? I was high as a kite, now I have a dead kid next to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna include that one in the case against him. Gosh, this police search is fucking useless. Got nothing out of that. Hi, Tanner. Oh, come on. I'm gonna get root cracked out. Fuck! Exceedingly bad. Tanner, you better not have gotten in my house somehow. I tried to do too much. Can you really blame me? Moved here about a year ago, acting crazy for the last couple of months. When Esther was wrong, she told me to fuck off. The only thing that's out of the place is a conspicuous vehicle parked outside her house. What sort of purchases you been making, Miss Martin? Darget. Toothpaste, cigarettes, flower pots. Vegetarian pizzas. I'm gonna go on a limb and say she's so miserable because she's a vegetarian. Shred. And I was right. No one can convince me otherwise. Blonde hair and green eyes. There's a combo for you. I walked in on her alone with one of her students. She was on the floor and her student was standing above her. It's not what it looks like. She's always said it was a dream that she reached her teaching goal. Okay. Are you about to go to prison? I think you might be about to go to prison forever, Miss Mary. Low blood sugar. Oh, yeah. I bet that she's a diabetic and she collapsed. Thomas Arlington. It's Thomas from first period. Miss Hardy gave it to me. I'm concerned about you. Okay, yeah, I think that she actually had, like, a diabetic episode. Shred it! Yep, correct. Tanner, don't be in my house. Tanner, don't be in my house challenge. Nice! 10 coins off the gat! Let's fucking go! David McNamara. I know that name. I swear I've seen that name before, but I don't know him in my notes. Keeps coming up to my children when I'm not around and telling him fun how it... David keeps coming up to my kids and telling them how fun it is to hunt and to learn survival skills. Okay, where's the crime? Dude's just right. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this guy's guilty as sin. He is a bad dude. I think he's with the prey. Yes. And I had falsely reported him as a, different thing earlier. Never fucking mind, apparently. That wasn't enough, I don't think. Maybe I needed to get in his phone and find something really incriminating. The hacksaw on the police report wasn't enough. It's a bit aggravating. Shit. Fucker! Come on! I saw him coming, but I reflexively popped out of it. God, he got in fast! He got in so fucking fast! What did he say? Having fun?
Fun.
My brother Oscar's been a little weird lately. About 2 years ago, his daughter killed herself. It was alleged to have happened because someone was blackmailing her with nude pictures. Around this time last year, Oscar was utterly unrecognizable. Dealing with the events that transpired and the lack thereof of conviction really sent him to some dark times. He's struggling with himself, and it hurts me to see him change into a completely different person. It appears that cycle is repeating itself, as he just heard of a lead on the suspected person who allegedly blackmailed his late daughter. I'm afraid Oscar believes the justice system has failed him and might try to take justice into his own hands. Oh, you mean exactly like what we're doing right now? How the fuck am I supposed to stop this guy in good conscience? Buy any ski masks, maybe? Lots of beer. Yes. Duct tape, zip ties, trash bags, and a gun. Is that enough to get him? It is. Sorry, Oscar. Had to do it to you. Tanner, you got inside really fucking fast, man. Not cool. Let yourself out when you get a chance. Okay, that was actually a sound cue for lights going out. I didn't know that could happen. I think I'll just let Tanner kill me in the dark. Alright, this is my last run I got in me in this sitting. I have had my soul absolutely crushed by this god-awful Tanner RNG. I don't know what to think of when he gets into your closet, because that one time it was fine. And then other times it was not. Wanda Francis, 65-year-old female. My 9-year-old daughter, Missy, didn't come home. Ever since my dad passed away, she's been trying to rekindle our relationship and become one big happy family again. My wife is dead set on keeping my mother out in the cold. And from our past, that might be for the best. However, in the situation like this, it helps to know that your family is there for you and you can depend on them to tell you the truth. Upon making this report, my wife has already contacted the police and filed a missing child report, but it makes sense to spread the message wide. So we think that the mom stole your kid as part of a feud. That's harsh, bro. Turn off location services on cell phone. Sus. Yep, that's a child in a cage. Your mom has officially lost it. Why are you picking me up? I haven't seen you in years. Wanda, where is Missy? She's still not home. Good man, Anthony. Cassandra Rodriguez. I remember that name. She's a shred too. Free money. Money out the wazoo. Instant debit search. Got it. Unknown. Morning jog. It's the piss in the trash can story. I can have a redemption on it now. Bald man with gray eyes. John Hodges. I'm on to you, bro. Flint's guns and gadgets. Hunting rifle. Huntskin game knife. Okay, that in and of itself is not indicative of criminal activity. I find that hard to believe, sir. Get into his fucking phone. Should I even bother checking cams now, since Tanner's just in my fucking house? Best way to preserve a body part. Untraceable weapons for sale. That's somehow more incriminating. Alright. Bonafide sicko. It was not piss, it was ammonia. He hunts people and sells preserved body parts. This is several Welcome to the Game 2 websites all put together. Tanner, can I get some sleep? Guess so. Cool. Alright. Let me just, real quick, Tanner, you're not in this closet? Good. Stanley Ware. I do not know this man. Got a friend at my job named Stanley. We're both technicians, so our job usually requires us to go into houses, set stuff up for clients. All 14 cameras are live, playing on his phone. Said he still had access to her cameras. I thought he was joking. He maximizes one of them, and lo and behold, there's a woman. My jaw hits the floor. She looks like she has no clue she's on camera as she's lying on her bed watching TV. Stanley's a quirky guy. This could be a joke. Okay, so this guy is like an IT guy or something who's hacked into actual live feeds of people's homes, and he's not supposed to be doing that, and he's just watching them for fun. I can see how that might be a problem. Degenerously easy. How to open locked door. Oh, it's one woman in particular that he's stalking. Hello, I can't stop watching you. Dude. Dude, that must be fucking terrifying for this poor lady. Now, do the camera purchases. Alright, Stanley Ware is a stalker. I don't actually know if I have anything on this one, so we're gonna have to take it from scratch. Brown hair, brown eyes. 220 pounds. 5'6". 35 to 45. It's David McNamara, by Job! He's a bad, bad man. That's all I need to know about you, David. Why was that rejected? Why did it get rejected? Those were fucking texts about him hunting people. Maybe that report was a shred and he's not actually the guy. I don't fucking know. Try shredding demolition next time. Just came out of nowhere. He's wearing these gross, disgusting clothes. Stank to high heaven. Girl's just waving a razor blade in people's faces in front of the courthouse like a maniac. I know she yelled something like, "I am Beverly Olive" or something. I don't know. Never seen her before. Probably a crazy person. Alright, well... doesn't sound good, but maybe... maybe it is just totally unrelated. Drug lord case studies, legal library, civil law and drug trafficking. I've been framed. I know you're reading this. Please, you have to believe me, I've been framed. I know my phone will be seized and searched as evidence. I was threatened by a drug lord, Guido Fausti. Check my text messages. A private number contacted me and threatened me. Dear God, please let them check my phone history. What? Private number. You know, I know someone who looks just like you, Beverly, just a haircut away from being almost identical. Let you know that in case you decide to show your face in court tomorrow. Oh, shit, actually. That's funny that I investigated this one. Okay. The poor lass has been framed. We'll shred that one. That was kind of cool how the text just go into, I know you're reading this. Worked in Dr. Given's office for a while. I read in the newspaper that someone who I could swear was a former patient of hers had robbed a bank. My doubt comes from the fact that the guy in the paper had a different name than the patient I was thinking of. So we think she's a front? Is that it? Hypnosis. Mentalism. How you feeling today? Glad our time together's been fruitful. If Victoria isn't dead by tomorrow, make sure she meets her end, Zachary. Of course, Dr. She's fucking hypnotizing people! Oh shit, that's scary. That's fucking scary. She's a doctor who's been hypnotizing people and they're doing bad shit. Although I would not be doing this through text messages. I would, like, make phone calls and do it verbally so there wouldn't be a trace. That's fucking cool. David McNamara. This fucking guy. David, I've had so many flubbed reports thanks to you. I don't want to see you on my desktop again, mister. Okay, it's text with Johnny. Go, gadget, get arrested. Wait, I'm at 3 out of 5 now. That didn't count against me, did it? Tommy Hearn. I don't think I've never seen the guy without wearing some piece of camo, nor we have a conversation where shooting doesn't come up somehow. Yeah, he looks slightly the type. Gun carrying case, men's camo pants. Alright, if he's doing bad shit, that's probably evidence. But I haven't heard any crimes yet besides being cringe. Search history. Best places to hunt. Shooting ranges near me. No, he's just a hunter. Hey, Bub. Still down for hunting this weekend? Hopefully I land a bolt this time. How's Leona? Happy to hear the baby and her are well. Oh, this guy's cool. That's a shred. Female. Black hair, hazel eyes. Alright, Miss Madison, of what are you accused? It has to be the 10th time I see Madison let her Pomeranian shit and not pick up after it. I tried asking her nicely to bring doggy bags. Shit. Pet parent supplies. Rooster dog toy. She's definitely a dog owner. Assorted roses and lilies. What are you playing at, Madison? So... I'm kinda confused as... He's here. Where is he, though? I heard the footstep. That footstep must mean the kidnapper, not Tanner, right? Tanner only runs. Tanner, if you're right here, man, I'm gonna be mad. It couldn't have been the kidnapper because... Oh, fuck, man. I'm screwed. Okay. Anytime I hear a noise, always check cameras first. It is never... Oh my god. Oh. Tanner ends every run. It's never the fucking kidnapper. You get a million chances to stop the kidnapper, but one chance with Tanner. And if you blow that chance, you're fucked.